Welcome to the greatest show on earth, where controlled chaos culminates into cataclysmic joy. This is Carnival, Cup of Joe style 2023. We start things off with our culture corner. And today, the national medium band champions, the NGC Couva Joylanders, they are in the house. We're starting things off because they are going to be defending their title this year, the mother of all carnivals. It's a band that I've become very familiar with over the years, visiting down in Couva, nice community vibe. And they're here, two representatives. I have with me, let me tell you who I have with me. I have Stefan West, the arranger of the band. Thank you. And as well as Veronica Mitchell.
Yeah.
She looked like she's up my wife a little bit.
Oh.
She is one of the head leaders. You play the cello. You play the cello, so one of the leaders. Guys, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Yes. Tell me, so I mean, that was the first title you would have won.
Yes.
Back in 2020, just before the pandemic.
Yes.
I remember the build-up. I remember the joy that the Joylanders
expressed. Yes, lovely.
What was it like? Let's go back before we come forward a little bit. What was it like when you recognized, hey, crown champions on the night? What was the feeling like?
It still cannot be explained because actually it's one of the, I should say, historic, our first win, and not just our first win, but actually with somebody from in-house. For all the years that we have been knocking on the door, and especially the name of the song too is My Turn. The storyline behind it was actually that so long he has been knocking on the door to actually to win something, and being that winning the first medium category in Tobago and then being in-house, still cannot explain that feeling, but yeah.
Joy.
For sure is joy. For sure is joy.
Veronica, being in the band, sometimes when you see you guys in the band and it's happening, you don't know what's going on outside. You just kind of just in the moment, in the vibe. Yeah. And being the champion and then recognizing, so I'm taking it down the road here, then recognizing, wait, no boy, COVID. And you can't go back and play and represent again for, well, it's been 2+ years.
Yeah.
Take me through that process.
Well, it was hard because after winning, we was ready to win again.
Yes.
And then after COVID, just come and shut down everything. So it was heartbreaking for me. What I was thankful for was the taste of Carnival we got. That was amazing. It felt like Panorama again. It really felt like Panorama again.
That taste was so important. Though.
It was.
Because if we didn't get that taste, we
managed to
shut
play. Yes, I just wanted to go and play. I was a bit rusty in the beginning, not playing for 2 years, but it was amazing. And then, well, now I'm ready again.
Ready again to defend.
I'm ready again.
Lovely.
Hard in practice.
Of course.
Song chosen already?
Yes.
What's the song? Tell me. Let's go down. Let's
so the name of this song
is
The Fete Ain't Over Yet.
Right. That's who, boy?
This is Poser. This song was done in 1993. He actually composed it and sang it. It's actually a Les Don Paul arrangement.
Right.
So it's a follow-up. So it's My Turn is what we won with. So it was my turn to party. But now the fete ain't finished yet. It's a continuation.
So, someone, when you guys come together and choosing, as a ranger, those storylines, you speak into the story, those storylines are very important to the band, to what you all do.
You have to connect it. Reason being, we look for a specific structure. So it's not just selecting a song. Because tuner choice is very important within the medium category. Right. So you don't really want to play something what we call any panwell a road march. Road march meaning a song that played over and over within the category. You don't want to. You want to actually be in your own lane with a song that the judges never heard and want to hear your interpretation of it. Okay. And then structure again, verse structure, chorus structure, brass lines inside. You want to have all of that so you have enough music chord progression and everything to use. You don't want to pick anything, no disrespect to the new songs, but
You're going long. I
don't.
You only want to know I stop. I must drink one time.
But songs nice, but
Yeah.
two chord, you want nice progression. You want music that you could extend and carry to different heights. So going back to the old school, of course, yeah, is revamping it and bringing it to this new song. So that's the process we
How
take
long you
when we pick.
playing pan drum?
Approximately 9 years with Joylanders.
And you started with Joylanders.
Yeah.
You're a Couva girl.
Yeah,
Born and bred in Couva.
yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that and how you found your way into the panyard. I've been to the panyard a couple of times, as I said, and really you feel the community vibes as soon as you enter the panyard. How was it for you as I mean, you're now only, what, you're 12? How old are you?
23.
You're 23? But she look like 12.
I gotta tell
You
her.
know, no, but I mean, tell me about, literally growing up in the panyard.
Well, I started with the Policy Club,
Right.
in the Couva Policy Club, and they had a fan program, and I was a part of it. And, well, I love music, so anything with music, me, right? I can't sing, I can't dance, but I love music. It's my happiness and
Like
my sadness.
me. Yeah.
Right?
Can't
So
sing,
music-
can't dance, but
Yeah, music does speak to me.
yeah.
And coming into Joylanders, it's like home. It's
Yeah.
like another home.
Yeah.
Family. Everybody is like one family. You always feel welcome in the panyard. When you're sad, they always make you happy. You can never be sad in the panyard. It's always about joy. And well, that's like my
Second home. Yeah. Building that
I
community
always
spirit.
ready to go in the panyard.
Building that community spirit through culture is so important. And I think you guys captured it down there.
Yeah, definitely.
The role that the National Gas Company has played, I mean, a lot of what you guys have done, you could not do without NGC.
Without. And I must say, they have a lot of things that they, outside of just the financial gain, but just they send us on course, capacity building courses, steel pan building courses and stuff like that. So I think they always keep us ahead of the game, seeing that the world now going into this technological stuff, they will start to send us the capacity buildings to do certain tech stuff and just to stay ahead of time. So without NGC, again, would not have been able to do it by ourselves. So we must give them thanks for that, definitely.
Wishing you guys all the very best. Win again. More joy
Of course.
for the Joylanders.
Yes, lovely.
Yeah. Thank you very much for passing by.
Yes, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, come on, play a little pan for me. NGC continuing to connect cultures and communities, and really and truly, this culture corner very, very important this season on Cup of Joe Carnival. We are moving straight into a little segment that we're calling Buy Local, Cook Local. On a stick, dip, stir, and sip.
My name is Kerry and today I'm representing the Chawklit brand, which is a local company that does all locally made chocolate products, such as a hot chocolate on a spoon. So Chawklit carries a range of chocolate products. However, our most popular product is the hot chocolate on a spoon. So how it works, it's meant to be a more convenient way of our local cocoa tea. So instead of grating and boiling, this is designed to put in your hot milk and stir into any milk of your choice, so it can be dairy-free as well. So for example, for Christmas, we had our Poncha Creme, which is white chocolate infused with nutmeg, and we have a little pipette with your white rum. We have pumpkin spice. Also for Diwali, we had our popular coconut turmeric, which is white chocolate based, and we infused it with coconut and turmeric powder. We have our classic, which is our decadent hot chocolate with marshmallows. We have our mocha, which has coffee for the coffee lovers. And we have our chocolate chai, which is to really pay homage to the authentic cocoa tea. So So it has spices such as nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, etc. So currently, Chawklit is available in around 15 stores, and they could all be found on our social media at chawklit.tt on Instagram and on Facebook. We also have our own online store on the Planting Seeds platform. The link can also be found on our social media pages. And we also offer deliveries, free deliveries as well, with orders over $75. So if you are a chocolate lover fan, like I am, these are perfect for you, for your decadent hot chocolate. We have something for everyone, for coffee lovers, for kids, for those who prefer cocoa tea, pumpkin spice. We try to have something for everyone. So you have your hot cup of milk. This one is our punch creme flavor. It's white chocolate infused with nutmeg. It comes with cinnamon stick. And you place your hot chocolate spoon and you stir. And then once completely melted, you have your pipette with your alcohol. So you make your hot chocolate trini. Okay, and sip and enjoy.
It's time to roll out recipe number 1. Cup of Joe Carnival in full effect, and we are doing burgers. I ducked in and passed in by Malabar Meats Gourmet. I picked up some Lynn's patties. These patties are beautiful. They are simply beautiful. I can't wait to get them on the stove top. So I'm doing burgers real simple. We're not trying to get too fancy. Carnival, we pumping, things to go, people to see, bumpers to wine on. So we're just doing burgers in the pan. Sort of grill and all kind of bacchanal. Sear the burgers, flip the burgers in the bread. Just a little fanciness. I had to do a little fanciness. So these onions, I have a little balsamic vinegar that I just want to kind of just get in there. Toss with the onions. So it's balsamic kind of glazed onions that I'm doing here. I'm just kind of allowing it on a very slow heat to let it do its thing and come together. My pan for my burgers getting nice and hot. So I want to season these burgers. It's balsamic onions with some lovely pepper jack cheese. I got some lovely tomatoes, and I'm going to just pull together a very simple burger. The star of the show is the burger, is the patty. Simple. Salt. Little pepper. And I like a little kick, so I just do a little dash of cayenne pepper. And I kind of just rub that in. Not everybody gets it, but I eat 2 sides of my burger. So I flip and I season 2 sides. Once your burger properly seasoned, nice hot pan, and you sear. I'm going one at a time. These are some big boys. So I'm going. That's the sound of the man working on the train. That's the sound you want to hear. You don't interfere with it. You allow it to do its thing for 2 minutes on that side. Just about 2 minutes on one side. That's what you want to see. That nice, round, toasty bunch. So look what I'm doing now, guys. I'm taking just a touch of the onions. Dropping him on top there. Then, you could use any kind of cheese you want, guys. Cheddar, you know, what other cheese? I got pepper jack cheese. I'm looking for a little spice. It's carnival time. So I'm looking for a little vibes, so I'm looking for a little spice. So I did pepper jack. So what I did is I covered that onions, covered the cheese, and I want to now cover the pan. Another 2 minutes, allow that cheese to melt, and then we in burger heaven, courtesy the folks at Lynn's. This carnival, if you're in TNT and you're dropping, head up along Circular Road, Malabar meets Gourmet for your Lynn's Burgers. Can't go wrong. Just about a little less than a minute on the burger. So I have my burger bread, choose whatever type of bread I have, a nice sesame seed bun here. All I did here, I don't like to get overly fancy with these spreads. A little mayonnaise, a little mustard, and salt, pepper, season it up, chop up a little onions fine. No mats in this at all. If you don't want to do that, you could just actually just do some plain mayonnaise and call that judge. And now, two things that make me happy. Burgers and carnival. All you do, guys, is drop that boy there. Check it out. So the trick with this, as I said, everything kind of just all encompassed there. You literally need to do nothing else but place a lovely tomato on there. And I want to plate this up for my very, very, very special guest. It's becoming a little tradition that he kicks off Cup of Joe Carnival every season. Please, my delicious balsamic onions cheesy burger. Get the recipe on cupofjoecaribbean.com and get your Lynn's Burgers up at Malabar Meets Gourmet. Hey. So as I said, it's becoming tradition that he starts and kicks off Cup of Joe Carnival. This is the mothers of all carnival. This is the greatest show on earth. This is Sweet TNT. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Jaiga with sweetness.
Woyoy, 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 hey, sweetness. Woyoy, 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 yeah. Hey, all yeah. You ever taste caramel out of sugar pan? It's heat when it melting down. Feels like when you're in a fete and you get the sweetest jam. It reminds me of my twin island. As soon as you touch the ground, it's fed for days. Go down there, got the sweetest waters. Wine up on the sweetest bumpers. How this place sweet so, it's only them used to pave the road. So when you see masqueraders jumping up and waving for hours, you go stop and ask yourself, what the hell is this? Like them teenagers in charge of sweetness. Start to pay to waste, you never want to leave it. No, no, no.
Bro.
Blessed love,
Bro.
we in charge of sweetness.
Bro.
Love all the time.
Monster, no?
Love.
Monster, national monster.
And as you say, it's becoming a habit.
It's becoming a habit.
And let me just say though, it's so ironic that the last time I was here, we had the anniversary episode. We celebrated and it was a new space because I was one of the first ever on the show.
On the show, back almost 10 years ago. We celebrated 10 years next year, you know?
You understand?
Yeah.
It's approaching a milestone.
A milestone.
And we're back here again, so it's all good. Behind all of the crazy in terms of pandemic and this and that and all of the craziness.
We over that and
we're here. Food is serving. Drinks are drinking.
So take a bite. I want to make sure you get the burger out of the way.
Let me see. Last time I had a bushy soup.
You had a bushy soup?
Soup that I know, you make all kind of fancy soup, but we don't eat that at the side of the road. We want to, I don't want to bad talk anybody, but I had a corn soup the other at the side of the road. The man gave me baby corn from my can. That's a shame. I say, brother, stop selling soup.
Oh, God.
They cannot do that. We can buy this on the side of the road.
This could stand on the side of the road.
This is homeboy corn soup. Why you did that? Right outside the party. Stop it.
We kick off annually now, traditionally, with Jaiga.
It's really tasting good, man. I'm hungry. I need feed day. I eating this show.
Sweetness in Trinidad and Tobago happens every year around this time. Between the months of January and February, every creed, every race, whether you're black, white, or otherwise, tall, short, skinny, fat, it doesn't matter. We wine, jam, and enjoy each other like no other time. If we put that in a capsule and share it to the world, we have so much to teach the rest of the world. Sweetness in Trinidad and Tobago happens carnival time every single year.
Facts. I'm in charge of sweetness.
We in charge of sweetness.
That's right.
I promised Jaiga that a few months now,
Months.
but it hit me and I didn't tell him because I wanted to do it live on the show and I wanted to do it in the heart of the carnival because I sit back. You see, I in the fed sometimes. Sometimes I just sit back, Jaiga. Oh, you having a good time with? I just sit back and watch Trinidad, watch Tobago, watch us in the feds because there is no other time in the year that we come together as one, like around carnival time. And my poetry is every single year. I look at us and say, wow, why we can't put that in a capsule and carry that?
Bro,
Yeah.
other people just take it and run with it.
And run with it. But it is the sweetness here between January and February. Jaiga in the building. You remember this other?
Yeah, what's your name? You tell me you're gonna make a supercalifragilistic, sweet delicious drink.
Sweet delicious. Master Mixologist Tyrone Benjamin is in the house and he is being powered by Hennessy today.
Hennessy today, yes.
Yeah, and as well as Island Oasis. So
Island Oasis.
you have two fantastic products and brands that you're going to kind of merge together.
Yes,
and
and
mix
they're
and
actually
match it.
good for the road.
They're
This
good for the road?
2023. I mean, Hennessy keeping you going,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, right? It have that flavor everybody loves.
Right.
And this time we matching it with a little bit of strawberry that all the girls love. That makes good with this song that we have here called Sweetness.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because when it comes to cocktails, strawberry is king. And I know Oasis, they do a good job. Right?
Yeah, that is real sweetness.
Of course,
Real
of course.
thick, juicy sweetness.
And to match that sweetness, we actually have some fresh tangerine.
Right.
And we know it in Trinidad, Portugal as well, but we have
I was
tangerine
not
here.
going to ask about that.
Yeah.
Is it tangerine or Portugal?
Yeah, Portugal, we know Portugal.
Yeah, let's make
But
it.
this is actually tangerine. Because
It's literally two different fruits.
yeah, because, no, it's the same family.
Right.
They also have mandarin,
Right.
which is actually smaller and a little more potent in terms
Yeah,
of the flavor.
Oh, okay.
Right? So tangerine, mandarin, Portugal.
Right.
Are we popular with Portugal?
Yeah.
Right? I'm actually matching that as well with a nice orange as well, which we call this king orange. So if you look at the colors of the yellow, they're bright. You understand? So I'm gonna match that with this. And you want to start? We started. Yeah, we started. We started.
Literally, I was
Right.
mouth watering.
Mouth watering.
Right.
Mouth watering.
And
So-
we're thirsty.
So what I'm doing here, guys, I started to peg some of the tangerine here, right? And I'm gonna put some of these pegs to the bottom of my glass. So this drink is actually going to be built in the glass, right?
You peg away, bro.
Apologies. Take away
Yeah.
my
You're
guy.
Right. Yeah.
Apologies to all
Yeah.
viewers. It's just how we say the word peg, the excitement in
If
the
you
eyes
didn't
are
laugh, I
killing
was
me.
gonna let it flow. Yeah, if you didn't laugh.
Exactly.
Trying not to say that.
But it's the
After that-
season. It's the season
season
for
to
that.
peg.
It's
Yeah,
season to
it's
peg out.
peg,
yeah.
Right, my brother.
Yeah.
Says Mixologist Master.
I mean, right, so we have that to the bottom, and what we're gonna do, guys,
Yeah.
I pull in my Hennessy, and we're using this. Joe, do you drink Hennessy?
I do.
Yeah?
I do. I'm a VS man.
VS,
I'm a
okay.
VS man.
VS is very special, and then they have the VSOP, which is a very special old pale.
Right.
But for this kind of drink, and we're making cocktails, we keep it simple, right? So there's another equipment that we use, and we measure our ingredients, and we call it a jigger.
Oh, that's actually called a jigger.
A jigger, yeah. Jigger. So you have a 1 ounce, you have an ounce and a half, you have a 2 ounce, you have a little cool one here, you know?
Right.
You're measuring.
He's a smiley jigger.
There's a tiki god.
Right.
Yeah, there's a tiki god, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so
Jigger, meet Jagger.
yeah, jigger meet jagger. And the purpose of the jigger is actually to be consistent in your drink.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you don't want
measurements.
somebody come and you make a drink for them and it tastes real good.
Yeah.
But you use freehand, so you can remember, you make it again freehand and you might use something more sweet, more sour, more
Got you.
alcohol,
Like to keep
more
consistency.
Keep consistency.
Got
So
you. Makes sense.
a lot of bartenders, they don't like to use it because it slows them down. But in terms of making sure and be consistent, which in food and beverages is a thing.
it's
Is a thing.
important. It's
So
important.
yeah, I can vote for it. All right, guys. So on top of that, I'm going with some orange bitters, keeping in trend with our nice citrus orange
Right,
theme.
got you.
Right. This orange bitters is actually made not from the orange juice, but the orange oils as well and the peels. Right. So to that now, we're gonna give it a nice little stir. All right. Give it a little test. So the sweetness there. And we're gonna add some lemon and lime mix now. We got a lemon lime. And there's the citrus base now. We got tart citrus. And to achieve that, we will use our lemon and lime mix, going about 3/4 ounces. This is the part now where we're using our strawberry island oasis. Lovely product, easy to open if you're accustomed using it. All right, fairly easy, I should say now.
You say something about cool back myself.
And I'm going directly over the drink.
Ooh,
Giving
Dairy
it a
sweetness.
nice little spin.
Island oasis
And hitting it the island oasis sweetness.
Oh, God.
Yeah?
He's not professional. He's
Yeah,
yeah,
boy.
maybe he was point that he was doing that.
Hey.
All those island oasis, all down on the drum. It's spilling over because of the ice. And I said, oh, good, you put too much ice here, boy, Joe, boy, pull it back.
Streaking nice
boy,
now.
Yes,
boy.
yes.
Knowing you hire professionally.
So it's part of the art. Yeah?
Yeah.
And for garnish, I'm gonna go with some dehydrated orange. All right?
Papa.
Dehydrated, meaning we put it in our oven overnight as well on a slow heat, not to burn the orange, but you're dehydrating the water content out of it. All right?
For those of you out there, this is when you hire a plumber to fix a pipe. AKA when the person know what they're doing.
You call a mechanic and say,
You can do that, yeah. This is when you call a man who know what he's doing.
Nice.
All you realize how this whole thing that's went from a $5 drink to a $2,000 drink. All you notice that, right? I hope all you watching this realize that it started off with a little Hennessy, huh?
yeah.
Get some straws. Joe, you know we just say bad man don't drink with straw, but you know what I mean, it's carnival time, we're trying to look classy. And there's a classy drink for the ladies too.
Me care
Right?
about that, I'm not a bad man. So I drink.
So guys, sweetness 2023.
Yes, boy.
I know you want to drink this. Look at this thing going
Seeing this is hey.
Master Mixologist Tyrone, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, like
Look
when
at
I go,
the going on the ground one
I
side.
get unorthodox, but I sorry. You live on TV, I work as a maybe you're like just on the dumb when they go out and they say, wait, let me just get a pick. Yeah, let me get a pick.
Jagger.
Cheers, my brother. Happy carnival.
Cheers,
You see how it
carnival.
goes.
The sweetness.
Yeah.
Master Mixologist Tyrone.
There's that thing in it,
Is
right?
that thing in it? Is that Hennessy? The island oasis?
Tyrone, this hat thing in it.
It balance. Once it balance with the sweet, the
balance.
sour.
It balance.
Thing in it.
It's balance. Guys, cheers. Cup of Joe Carnival 2023 fully in effect. We start things off with the man Jaiga. Sweetness. Jaiga, you're pumping hard. The thing start.
Yeah, man. Thanks, I want to say all blessings to them.
Yeah, I want to wish you a very, very good season.
I can't come and not say much love going out to Shaft and Lunatic Production who helped on the project, you understand? Shaft has been having an amazing season, penning some beautiful songs, but he's been penning
Talented brother.
months of songs for years.
Brother,
But you know, he's in a beautiful headspace, so I want to say much love to him too, because you know, for those who don't know, he's outside, and when you're outside of the space and can still create like that, it says a lot. You understand? So I want to say much love to him and everybody, and to everybody, all the citizens of Soca, as I continuously say, we say great is the art form. I say it and I mean it from my heart, but I also want people to, you know, embrace it. Move with grace. We understand it's a changing of the guard, as I said earlier, and it's just about accepting certain things for what they are and enjoy the music with your friends and do it responsibly.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, brother. This now will take us into a full season of Cup of Joe Carnival. Follow us on all our socials at Cup of Joe Caribbean, and check out our website at cupofjoecaribbean.com for all the recipes here today. I'm Joel Villafano. On behalf of Jaiga, Tyrone Benjamin, and the entire crew, we will see you here next week for more Cup of Joe Carnival.